Hello friends, welcome to your 30-minute full body strength workout. My name is Lene. Welcome back to my channel. Today is day 8 of my Quickfire Express workout series, a program full of short, efficient workouts that are fun but don't compromise with how effective they are. If that all sounds good to you, all you need today is a flat surface to work on, a clear view of your screen, and some dumbbells. I'll pop my weights on the screen there for you to reference. You can feel free to go heavier than me or lighter than me, depending on how strong you're feeling today, or based on whatever you have available to you at home. No need to go too heavy today. I'm sticking quite light because a lot of the moves are very functional and combine upper body, lower body, but it's still really gonna get the burn on. With that being said, no warm up or cool down is included today, but if you would like some of those, I've popped them in the description for you to do at your own leisure. They shouldn't add too much extra time onto the overall workout. So if you're ready, let's get moving. Alrighty friends, we are going to do 2 different circuits today. We're gonna do each circuit through twice, starting with a squat and a curl here. So feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, dumbbells hammer style in between. We're squatting, come up and curl, just like that. So for the first time we do the circuit, which is 6 movements, we'll do it for 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And then the second time we do the same circuit, we're gonna do it 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So just increasing the length a little bit to test our endurance and to challenge our muscles. But today is all about control. So really keep the elbows nice and tucked in, only hinging from those elbows. Nice. Great work. All right, drop those dumbbells if you want to switch out your weight. I'm gonna grab a 7.5 kg here, that is 16.5 pounds. Lunging over to one side, we're gonna lateral lunge and then high pull. So elbow stays nice and lifted as we pull the dumbbell in towards the shoulder. Make sure we're not dropping, we're keeping it lifted. Chest stays up, sink into the working leg, like so. And then pull, squeeze and hold. Lunge and pull. Really working the shoulder here in all aspects. So the front and the back, as well as getting some core, glutes, adductors, everything. Beautiful, sink nice and deep into that hip. Push through the foot. Let it relax. Amazing. Next up, we're gonna do a combo of a deadlift and a bent over row. So you can go moderately heavy with this if you'd like. Feet shoulder width apart, dumbbells in hand. We're going to trace the dumbbells down the legs as we send the hips back from here. 1 row, and then press the hips forward. 40 seconds. Really ensuring that you're lengthening through the sides of your neck. So roll the shoulders down and back to keep the lats nice and active. To the end. Great job. All right, drop 1 dumbbell. We're gonna do the lateral lunge high pull now on the other side. So make sure you're lunging over in the opposite direction and pulling with the other arm this time. Try and keep your pace relatively the same as well. We don't want to just go faster because we're now familiar with the exercise. We want to try and keep our reps even. Beautiful. Sink into this hip. Really push the foot into the ground. Activate that glute to stand. Great. job. I'm gonna say great jerk, like work and job combined. All right, let's do some sweeping lateral lunges. So we're gonna lunge over and sweep it around and sweep it around. So staying nice and low, you're gonna burn out those legs. Also really challenge the shoulders here. Beautiful, chest up, reach that dumbbell forward. You're gonna feel your core start to activate too. That is what we want. Give me a smile. Great work. Okay, next up, final movement for this circuit before we take a bigger rest is going to be a landmine press. So holding your dumbbell, feet together, you're gonna give me a big exhale, push the dumbbell up, come into a split lunge, step it back or hop it back, and then other side. It's up to you if you wanna and hop it back, but stepping back is completely fine. I'd rather have you do that, kind of reset the movement, and then continue. Beautiful, push that dumbbell nice and far. Evenly distribute your weight between both feet as you land in that lunge. Great work. 30 seconds of rest. Take some nice deep breaths, grab some water, really focus on trying to get your heart rate down. Hands up. We're gonna repeat those movements, but now do it 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Oh yes, that's what we like. Gonna start at the top with the squat and the curl. Remember, this is a strength workout, so you're not rushing the reps. Move with purpose. Oops, we're curling up here, not in the squat. Beautiful, less than 10 seconds. Keep the pace. Remember now, this is your last time doing each of these movements, so challenge yourself here. Maybe go heavier if you are able to do so with proper form. All right, lateral lunge with a high pull. Definitely a different type, like movement. I don't really feel, and I've said this before, high pulls are not really incorporated in exercise a lot because I feel like they can be a little bit daunting because you're like, am I doing them right? Really focus on leading with your elbow. So elbow pulls up and back. Beautiful. But really even getting some back involved here. Shoulders, traps. Great work. Amazing. We're gonna do those deadlift bent over rows next. You know the drill, track the dumbbells like you're shaving your legs, so you're keeping contact the entire time. Pull it into your back pockets, release, press through the feet, drive the hips forward. And smile at the top, come on. You're feeling good. You're so strong right now. You're here, you've shown up, and it's 30 minutes dedicated to no one else but you. How often do you get to say that in your daily life? I'm doing this for me, not because I want to please anyone else, but because it's what I want to do. And that's what's so amazing about exercise. It's a form of self-care. Great job. All right. Other side for those lateral lunge high pulls. Heart rate is coming up here as the rest gets shorter. So if you're feeling that, that's normal. Let's do it. Lunge, pull, leading with the elbow. Keeping the elbow lifted as we come into this position. Try not to have it drop. There's a balloon under and the balloon is floating the elbow up. Ooh, using lighter weights today, but getting a little sweat on here. Muscles are feeling challenged. Great job. Okay, we're gonna go into the sweeping lunges here. Definitely gonna start to feel the shoulders. Ready? Feet nice and wide, dumbbell up by your chest, squat it down, sweep it around far. Other side. Challenge yourself here. Remember, it's your last time. Whew. My word. I'm gonna have to open my sliding door soon to get some air. My core is on fire. We do have a little core circuit at the end to finish things off. Okay, friends, we have one more exercise to do. Then we're moving on to a new circuit. It is gonna be that landmine press. So again, be gentle with these. Power, get solid, distributing your weight evenly between the 2 feet. Step it back, other side. Beautiful, give me a big exhale as you push it away. Let it relax. Take your 30 seconds. Big, deep breaths. Definitely getting the heart rate up here. Next up, a new circuit, starting with 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. For the first round, then we'll do 45 seconds off. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off for the second round. And then we'll do some abs to finish off. Okay, so narrow squat plus lateral raise. Feet narrower than shoulder width. Dumbbells by your sides. Squat down, bring it up. Bring the arms 45 degrees with a slight bend in those elbows. Control down. Squat, exhale to stand. Lift up, relax down. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears for me. Try not to bunch them up here. We want to draw the shoulders down and back. Only raising to shoulder height also with the lateral raise. Great work. All right. One dumbbell in hand. You can choose to go as heavy as you want with this. I think I'm just gonna do a 5, honestly, but you can go heavier if you would like. That's 11 pounds for me. Starting on one leg, you're gonna lunge it down, power up, curl, and press. Now, if you want to make it more challenging, you can drive the leg up to challenge your balance, but you don't have to. That's just a little bit advanced if you would like. Staying on one side the entire time. Controlling that weight as you curl up, press overhead, and especially as you curl down, don't let momentum take over. Tuck the elbow in, control as you straighten the arm. Great, okay. We're gonna do another unilateral movement. So the leg that was staying in front as we lunged back is gonna stay put. The back leg is gonna float. You're gonna lift and hold here while you do one row. You come up. Trick is we're gonna add a row every time we do it. So you're gonna start with one, lower down, give me one row. Bring it up. Next time you're gonna do 2 rows. That's why we call it a ladder. Hold it, give me 2 rows, nice and controlled. 1, 2. Bring it up. Next time you do 3, and so on. As many as you can with control. Okay, I got 4, went a little bit over time, but keep that in mind. We're gonna make sure we even it out when we get to the other side. But first, we're gonna go back to the reverse lunge, curl and press, now on the other leg. So make sure you switch it out. Give me a smile, you're doing so well. Step it back. Touch the knee, bring it up, curl, exhale, press, keep the ribs closed. Just like that. Remember, advanced option, you can float the leg, drive the knee up, keep your balance in check here, but really not necessary. Beautiful. Push to the end. Great. Okay, we're gonna do that single leg deadlift with the ladder row. So try and match the amount that you got to on the other side. So if you manage to get it all the way up to 4 rows, try and get there again. Even if you have to cut a little bit into your water break time, considering that all of us have weaker and stronger sides, right? And if you manage to complete or match the reps that you did on the other side before the timer runs out, just take the remaining time as extra rest. We want to keep things even here. My word. Okay, friends, final exercise here is going to be a standing march with a twist. I'm lightheaded from being in that position now. Okay, dumbbell here. Knee comes up, you drive towards the hip, get the crossbody connection in that core, bring it up through center, twist. Take them nice and slow. The slower you do these and the more you take out the momentum and letting gravity just drop your leg down, the harder it's gonna be. So no rush. Just like that. Can you feel the difference? When you take it slow, drive that knee high, twist. Woo! How fast did that first circuit go? All right, friends, take your break. Take some breaths. We're gonna repeat that one more time. This time the intervals, remember, are longer, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. One more time through each of those. Sorry, my speaker just went low battery. I don't know if that got picked up on camera. Let's hope not. Starting with the narrow squats plus lateral raises, friends. Gave me a fright. Oh my gosh, I was like, where is this man in my house? Absolutely not. Whew. Beautiful. Remember, as you come into the narrow squat, we're not going to collapse the chest. So we'll make sure we sink back into our heels, drop the booty so we can keep our chest open and lifted. Raising only to shoulder height with control up and down. Well done. Okay, we're gonna do reverse lunge, curl, and press next. Ready? Send it back, forward lean, touch the knee to the ground, step it up. Elbow tucked, curl, press. Keep up your pace, nice and controlled, not rushing it. Good job. Push it. And well done. Okay, we're going to do the row next. Yeah, so the foot that was staying in front is gonna be the foot that stays planted here. Float the back leg, and remember, we're adding a row every single time. At your own pace though. Keep a generous bend in that knee. And keep that dumbbell nice and close to your leg, almost as if you're reaching it towards the opposite toes here. It'll help you keep your balance a bit more. And my speaker died, hence that horrible sound that just came. Okay, we're gonna turn this down. Okay, let's do that all on the other side. Reverse lunge, curl, and press first. Great work. Step it back, forward, curl, press. As you come back into that lunge, try and keep most of your weight in the front leg, and then really push your weight through that foot to stand. Almost there. Great, friends, take your rest. We're gonna do the single leg deadlift ladder rows on the other side. That means we have 2 more intervals left of this circuit, and we'll get into some core work. Yay! All right, remember, try and match your pace and your reps for this that you did on the other side. It's not gonna be too dissimilar from what you managed with the 40 seconds. You know, we only added 10 seconds of work time. 5 seconds of work time, so just keep it under control. Oh my goodness, that burns the back of your leg like nothing else. Final exercise, march and twist. Get ready. Remember to keep these nice and controlled. Especially as you return back to center. Control that leg down, control the weight over. Get that dumbbell into that back pocket. Really twist over. Whew. Great job, friends. Take your 30 seconds. We have less than 5 minutes left, and we're gonna use this time just to burn out the core, tiny bit more. 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 6 different intervals. It's gonna be lots of fun. We are gonna be using weights, just to add a little bit of extra resistance. Step back drives are first. Dumbbell in hand, elbow slightly bent. We're going to step one leg back as we drive the weight over to the other side, lengthen through the side of the body. Step it back with control. Other side. And control back. I want you to explode up and control it back to center. Force. Control. Give me an exhale. And in. Woo. Great job. Dumbbell on one side. What's gonna happen here? Fingertips by those ears. We're only gonna bend from the waist. We're going to lengthen, send the elbow up towards the sky, feel this stretch, and then exhale, knit the side of your rib down to your hip. Just like that. Stretch, and exhale, close. Stretch, and close. Beautiful. See how high you can get the elbow to the sky. And if you're visualizing my cues, you should really start to feel those abs, the obliques. Well done. Dumbbell in the same hand, pop it up. Lean over to that side. What's gonna happen here, you can have your arm out. You're gonna twist the dumbbell in, press it out with control. In and out. Ooh, losing my balance. It's okay if you wobble a little bit. It's normal, especially now. Our core has been working, so has all the other parts of our body, so we're a little bit pre-fatigued, but that's fine. Luckily, it's only 30 seconds. Woo. Great work. Dumbbell halos. Swing dumbbell over, around the head, other side. So a little bit more explosive here, but we're coming down, across, and over. Across, and over. So you bring it across the body first, and then around the head. Really keeping that core stable as you do the halo. Woo! My goodness. All right. Gonna do those 2 unilateral movements now on the other side, and we're gonna call it a day. So less than a minute of work left for you. Dumbbell in other hand, fingertip by the ear, point the leg, elbow to sky, rib to hip. Give me a big inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you close. And roll it out if your neck is hurting a little bit. Well done. Okay, we're gonna pop the dumbbell up. extend. Arm can be out. With control, you're gonna crunch that knee over and up, and then extend and push the weight overhead. Really see how high you can get that knee, how much control you can implement here. And with that, drop your weight, maybe wipe your brow, give yourself a big round of applause, and a massive pat on the back. How are we feeling? 30 minutes, and our total body is toasted. If you liked today, please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, because I'd love to see your beautiful face around here again. Remember, this is part of an express workout series called Quickfire. All the workouts are between 10 and 30 minutes and are straight and to the point and lots of fun. So if you want to find them, they are populating a playlist in the month of September on my channel. If you're watching this after September, they're all already there for you to enjoy. So yay. Other than that, well done for showing up for yourself today, because sometimes that is the hardest part. And I hope you have a lovely day, because you do deserve it. I'll see you very soon. Bye, friends.